The recent rankings of the animal welfare laws by the Animal League Defense Fund have been released. Iowa was ranked 49th in the country on animal welfare laws by the Animal League Defense Fund on January 28, 2020. The Animal Rescue League of Iowa, otherwise known as the ARL of Iowa, said on their social media post that Iowa has no felony provisions for first offense cruelty to animals and no felony provisions for animal neglect or abandonment. Colin Grace, a prosecutor for the ARL of Iowa, explains the reasonings for Iowa's rankings.
Part of the reasons for for that ranking is our companion animal cruelty laws are pretty bad. We don't have a first offense felony torture charge. We're one of 2 states that have that built in. The definitions of neglect, abuse, and torture are substandard. The penalties are incredibly lax. And our neglect statute, frankly, doesn't cover every basis for what we typically see as neglect.
According to the ARL's website, the animal cruelty law, House Bill 737, did not pass the 2019 legislative session. The bill will help explain and define abuse, neglect, and torture, as well as increase the punishment that follows. Grace said he and other advocates fear violence against animals could escalate to people if strict laws aren't passed soon.
It's really difficult to charge torture or abuse, and neglect doesn't cover all your bases, like I said before, so it fixes those issues. It increases the penalties so that these crimes are treated with the weight and gravity that they deserve, especially knowing that there's a definitive link between abuse and violence towards animals and future escalations of violence towards other people. I mean, if you've ever seen a true crime documentary, you might see the trope of, the serial killer started off with the neighborhood cats. That actually bears out in the research, it turns out. So to combat that, our bill mandates mental health evaluation and treatment following a conviction under most of those circumstances.
Grace said both he and the ARL of Iowa will continue to put pressure on lawmakers to change state laws. Reporting for Night Vision News, I'm Taylor Webb. If you would like to learn more about what this bill is or what the ARL is doing, you can go to the ARL Humane Action Network page, which is on their website at www.arl-iowa.org.